If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So today we will learn about how we can enable the back button, okay, and do more stuff with the back button, okay.
Before getting into this, Avi, actually, these are we have few questions. Avi,
Sure,
can we ask those questions? Actually,
sure, sure.
um, see, we are using this Windows Studio template studio and all. We are using this advanced controls to use. Is it mandatory for creating a UWP applications? These Windows template studio or WinUI 2 or WinUI 2, WinUI 3, these
Mhm.
are all the mandatory things, or these are all some of the additional extensions we are using in WP application. How it is? For example,
Mm,
let me have a tell you one simple example. For example, I have a one form. That form has some controls. For example, a date picker, drop down, and checkbox and all. Can't we use the default WP UWP controls from the toolbox and we can use it, or is it mandatory to use this WinUI? Because I have a menu tag in SAML for menu bar. Okay, there are some menu options inbuilt in the WPF. Can't we use the same thing, or is it not possible to use, or is it mandatory to use this WinUI too? How it is?
So basically, for WinUI, it is partially mandatory, okay. If you have worried about you do not have the control over your client SDK platform, then I will suggest you to use WinUI, okay. WinUI is integral part of UWP right now. So basically, in term of say like UWP become WinUI in next 1 year. Okay, I think in .NET 8 or .NET Conference 2023, they will be officially announced. We will stop support for the UWP, and we will continuing with the WinUI too. Okay, so if you are considering the WinUI too, it is good for you for the future purpose. Okay, and for the toolkit and other stuff or Windows Template Studio, it is totally optional. Okay, it is all I will suggest you only because if you need some advanced control, okay, then you can use it. I will tell you about Windows Template Studio, only due to like you no need to write some extra code. Like today, in yesterday session, I will tell you how to navigate. Okay, in this case, if you are using the navigation service from the uh, uh, Windows Template Studio, okay, it will be remove your 8 to 9 hours of work. Okay, and if I will I will told you, yeah, use data grid, implement data grid. Okay, if you already use the Windows Template Studio data grid page, then it will be create all of the stuff for you. Okay, you just need to bind the data only. Otherwise, in the blank app, you have to import the NuGets, import those syntax, their snippets, all of this stuff. So basically, WinUI partially mandatory. If you will going to use this, it will be always benefit benefit you. Okay. And template studio and toolkit, they are totally optional. When you require it, you can use it.
Okay, okay.
Uh, Avi, I have a question like regarding the template studio.
Mhm.
So, like, suppose we are going to use template studio, right? So, initial phase of project, we have the design using the template studio. Like like how, like yesterday also I had the same question, like how far it is customizable, Avi? Like if the customer comes and says a lot of changes, right? Then I mean, how we, I mean, how far it is customizable?
It is
Like,
totally customized. It will just give you the
okay,
it will just give you basically the Windows Template Studio just give you a like starting point of your application.
okay,
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 it
okay,
will just set up a starting point. You no need to write like I have to implement MVVM. So MVVM take like 2 or 3 hours of a day.
okay,
Okay, or if we are working on like some kind of eventing, so like if someone told you implement the app inside your application, so it will be it will be set up everything for you. Okay, uh, during the creation of the application. Okay, it is totally customizable. You can go and you can get rid of any features anytime. Okay, if like
okay.
I will tell you like implement the drag and drop support in your UWP app. Okay, so you have to write a lots of code. Okay,
You mean to say, like, if we want to set up a MEVM architecture initially, by suppose we are doing it manually, right? It will take a lot of time. So this
yeah,
saves time by giving you a template, initial template.
correct, correct. Correct. So, in the term of like, if your organization decide to use the Prism, okay.
Okay.
So Prism take a while. Okay, when you have to learn their documentation and uh, implement those new gets and packages accordingly. You have to like update your app.xml, app.xml.cs, your uh, auto wire up stuff. You have to change a lot. In the case of template studio, it will be a one click to go. Okay, you just select prism and it will everything set up for you. Okay, so I will in the our next few next lectures, you will get like what issues your template studio will resolve for you. Any more questions, or did I answer your question?
Yeah, yeah, we.
Okay.
And
Did
one
you?
more.
Yes.
Yes, yes, you can continue, Avi.
So just one thing. Yeah. Did you able to now you're able to deploy your UWP app to your local system, local PC?
We can able to create, but
Mm.
still we are facing, we are not in, we are still, we
To
are unable to, we
deploy.
haven't enabled that developer mode because we are not unable to debug it. But in the sample solution we have created, we have some questions,
Sure.
Avi.
Sure.
I'm sharing my screen. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, first question. In that, actually in UWP, we can just only see the constructor in this app.xml.cs. Okay, we can
Correct.
only see this initialization component. But now uh, we have one predefined methods that is getting created by
On
default
loan.
in this. Yes, tell me. Yes, Savi.
Yeah. Please continue. Please continue.
Yeah, okay. We are in app.xml.cs in WPF application, we can able to see only this initialize.component. But here we can see this on launched and on navigation failed on suspending. Similar to this global.asx file in an MVC web application, we can see some of the predefined methods here. What is the usage of these methods created, and is there any, can we override any other default methods here, like on exception, on navigation failed, on suspending, like that? Can we have a few, can we override few more default
Yes. Yes. Yes.
methods?
Yes. Yes. There are number of more there. Okay. So basically, on launch. On launch means like when your application run on first time. Okay.
Okay.
It will be hitting the on launch method. Okay, and when you minimize your app and after few like when a system get like you are just make this UWP action to a suspended state, the suspend method will be called. Okay. So you can put your breakpoint on line number 41 and run this app, and you can find that after running the app constructor, the first line, the first method will be called is on launch method. Okay, and there is one more thing, one more method will be also available. We will use very frequently is the protected override void on activation. You can find it.
Yes.
On activation. So basically on activation called only when you can try to open this app via some protocols, okay, some command lines or by some another application. Okay, so
Another
here
application in the sense,
in the sense like uh, uh, in case like UWP also provide you a ability to, you can invoke your application, you can run your application via some other app as well. Okay, so
how we are
y-
using this command prompt, right? In Windows, we
yes,
can open
correct.
the command prompt from this run command also.
Yes, correct. So you what you have to write, like you, like if this is your sample app, so you have to you uh, open and run open a run command
Okay.
and type like sample
Sample
colon.
OWB.
No need to it will be customizable. So
Yeah.
basically you can make it like if your app name is your uh, uh, colons, yeah, colon, and you just have to okay it. The if system find any protocol regarding this name, it will be run that app accordingly. Okay, and now you can you know about the query string.
Yes.
So if you pass some query string there, okay,
Yes.
so you will get those parameter on activation method.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, when you will run from when you run from it, when you run from this run command or any other anywhere from the command, from any you create any Windows app or any command line. Okay, in this case the on activation.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
will let you know. I will surely ensure that you can able to create those protocol as well. Okay, it will in our uh, like curriculum. So I will let you know. Okay.
Okay. And also one more thing, Avi.
Sure.
Maybe this would be an cost you may explain in the later part also. But how that there should be some placeholder to hold the environment specific values. Where can we store those environment specific values? For example, we need to have a two environments. One is test and another one is production environment. How can we hold the environment specific
I think
parameters?
we have app.config, right?
Yes, you can have that. Okay, you can have that. Like this is all upon you. This is all on your programming skill. Okay, so there are
Okay.
number of like you can use app.jml, or you can uh, like have a service layer between. Okay, you can have a service layer in between, like you can decide like if I am on this I'm having this parameter or this local settings. Okay, then I will what I need to run. Okay, what endpoint I need to ask for, what database I should to hit. Okay, so it is all upon your programming. I can able to set up number of set up it on number of way. You can use app.jml, you can use local settings as well. Okay, if it is a like system based setting, you can hold that information. Okay, this is the production system, this is development system, you can hold the information. Okay, yeah, what you can do for now, like you can create when your application runs, okay, you will pop up a window. So what mode it is, okay. Otherwise, app dot settings is a app dot configure is a common way to get this.
By default, app.config will not be enabled, right? Will not be added to the solution.
Yeah, you have to add that. Okay,
Okay.
I will
Where
give
can
you
I
the
refer
document.
that app.config file in XAML file, or where we need to refer it?
You have to add that value, add that configuration file, okay, in your project.
Okay.
I think it will be app.configure, app.config or app.set, I'm not sure. Okay, but you can add. I will give you the documentation for the
Okay.
same. Okay, it will be not a class, it will be, yeah, it will be a
Config file,
configuration.
it will be a XML file like this. It will be an
Like,
XML file.
click on journal. Not a, it you can have the app.settings file. Okay, I will give you the documentation.
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
you.
give me the documentation. Give us the
Sure,
documentation. We will work
sure,
on it
sure,
accordingly. Yes.
sure.
Okay, Avi, you can. Team, is there any other question you can shoot out, or else we can start the session?
I have one question from the ZaranTech. Okay, in the curriculum, we didn't mention anything in the logging mechanism. Is there anything inbuilt logging mechanism available in the UWP, or else we need to be develop like separately logging mechanism in our application? But in the curriculum also, they didn't mention anything about in the logging mechanism for application log and debugging log, this type of logging.
Logging. Okay. So
Yes.
basically, yeah, you can basically, I think it was not in curriculum, but you will get, you can use any kind of CD log or N log, any kind of stuff. Okay, you can implement that. I think it is very easy to implement. You have to just add some NuGet, and also you can like Azure have a very good support for this. You can App Center as well. You can use the uh, App Insights as well, and nlog is a very common for your logging. So it is very simple. If you want, like, I can give you the documentation for the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
if it's possible, please give me the give us the documentation because it's like it will be helpful for us to
sure,
implement.
sure. I will. So I think you all are aware with the nlog, I think.
Yes.
So okay, we will. Uh, okay. It is very easy to implement. So I will give it
Okay.
a documentation for you. Okay.
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 Thank you.
So continue our session or
Yes,
have more
please.
questions?
You can continue.
Yeah, you can resume.
Sure. So here are like today we will learn about how to back button. Okay, how to enable the back button. So basically same thing. If you are using the Windows Template Studio, you have no need to worry all of these. Okay, so again, uh, in how to enable back button, and it is our disclaimers. You have okay, and the agenda is how to manage the navigation history sorry, backward navigation from the Windows app, back button, optimize different device and input, and guidelines for custom back navigation behavior. Okay, so basically in our previous example, I have told you how you can add a back button in your application. Okay, so basically you all know about what back button does. Okay, this slide say is stating the same. Okay, place a back button. You have to place a back button on the top left corner of your app UI. Okay, and user expect back button to navigate the previous location of F of the navigation history. Okay, not up. It is all up to you to decide which navigation action to add to the navigation history and response to the back button press. Okay, so basically it is all upon you. So there are number type of back behaviors are there. Okay, first one, this will be manually created by you. Okay, so what you need to do, you can create a button. Okay, uh, you just need to add this style, implement this style to the button. It will be automatically look like this. Okay, so let's try.
This is default styling implemented over in the UWP, right?
Yes, correct. So I think this is no, I think we did for the navigation. So you can see like for my back button, I will create some time and like I will add a icon here. Okay, so for no need to write anything here, I will just need to add a style. Styles. Some other style also available, so you can. So you can see like after the app, our launch will be called. And what are the parameters? So you have a look on this as well too. So the basically we will use like the activation kinds is launch and previous execution state is not running. Okay, and pre-launch activation is false. Okay, so basically for these three value, we are using getting these uh, 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 sometimes we need those details, so we will able to do some stuff like if uh, if somebody it is previously suspended or running, okay, or last running value is there. It may possible you hold some information like during the existing your application you will hold some detail like when again next time when I will open my application, I want this will be user will be asked you have uh, left something pending. Okay, so for that purpose only. Okay, so we will use this launch event. So for getting those value. Okay, now you can see like I have created button which very look like a back button. Okay, so this is the way like you can create a back button. So what if like now you can say like does the UWP does not have on back or forward mechanism? Yes, UWP also have a one. Okay, so what you need to do, need to go back and in any slide you have to like mm, just give me a second. I have to this this is the default button of UWP. Okay, so you can so I have comment out my back button. Now you can see what is launch, not running. So you can see like here a new button is available. This one, this is the default UWP back button. Okay, now you can go anywhere. Okay, now hit this back button. Oh, it is not working because we have to write behavior for it. Okay, so what we need to do, write this behavior. So you can enable it. You can enable it. Note the page on the app level too. Okay, so you can after on launch, you can and button requested. This is an event. Okay, e dot if root, the root frame is not public. Yes, it is not public. I will make it public. I want this root frame will be available. So you can see like how much code I need to write. Okay, so when you will use this, everything will work for you. Frame not equal to null. Okay. Because I have activated this button on the time of launch, so you can find like this will be available on the first page. Okay, so this is all upon you when you will try to display this. Okay, so it is all upon your programming, you can do it accordingly. Okay, and you can see like when I am hitting a back button is requested, but I can't go back, so it will be does nothing. Okay, now I will hitting this. Okay, so now click go back and it is why it is not going in the route. Good. Root frame is null. Frame y root frame is null right now. Again, I have to. Yes. So this is all upon your programming, how you well you can maintain it. Okay. So you can see like during the back it will hold the information as well, parameter as well. So you no need to worry like on back button something going to crash. So basically I will make it more detailed. It will be send the parameter. We have write the code according to it. Okay. We will go back to main button again. Now I will come back. You can see like it will be holding that parameter as well. So you don't need to worry like our parameter will be truncated or removed. No, you will hold the parameter part as well too. Okay. So it is all upon you how well you can maintain it. Okay. So this is the a practice. Okay, this is the practice. If you want to navigate button, you want to default navigation button, you have to manage your app.yml according to this. Okay. Any question in this piece of code?
Avi, can we mention, the position of the button also? So by default,
No.
it takes top, left, right. So for example, in the top left, I have some other controls or something else placed. Will it override that position, or how will it look like?
Basically, the answer is no. If you are
Okay.
using the default one, if you are
Mhm.
using the default one, can say like I will told you like. Okay, so it is a default one. It is in your status.
Okay.
It is this back button is in your status bar. Okay, you can modify this too, but back button will be always there. Okay, you can modify this part like navigation button. You want to add more info, user detail here. You can add version detail here. You can do number of things in this. Okay, till this area. Okay, but back button always there. For
Okay.
if you want to you want to move the position of the back button, you have to use your custom button.
Okay.
Okay, so what you can do, like you can do again, you can create this button here, go to KU. Okay, and you can make it like just give you example for margin. Okay, so you will get this back button here. Okay. Okay, so do you
Yeah.
So did I answer your question?
Yeah. So for this customized button, you have used that system icon, right? So
Mhm.
instead of, can you show that once?
No, I'm not using the system. I'm using this default style. There are
Okay.
number of more style are there, should be there. Okay, back button small, normal. Okay, so these are I will try to small ones. Okay, or try to use it as a theme resource. Okay,
Where
so
we
it
can find the default styles in the application, whether it's available or else it's predefined DLLs are there in the.
so basically this all are available in Microsoft documentation. Okay.
Okay. No, not in the documentation. The application, while creating the application, defaultly creates these type of
Okay, so you
styles
can
are we need to be incorporate with our application.
yeah you have this is only the best practice when it will be,
Mm,
you will learn this
mm.
during the development. Okay. uh, okay, so basically you can for have a like very little look like brief look, you can go 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 to sorry, go to definition where it is. You can hit the go to definition and you can look into its jannik.yml page. Okay, so this jannik.yml page have all the default styles.
Okay.
Okay, so they have very low large number of, so it will come when it will only you will get those detail or you will use to them only when you do the developments. Okay, they are thousands of. Okay, so if you want to put any like you want to use its color as a assigned color. Okay, what are your system color, system main color, and the system will be okay, occupied it accordingly. So system assigned. So you can use the system assigned button style. So it is already written. We have do nothing with it. Okay. So now we will, when we open this, so here this now this will be a blue button. Okay, so you have to this is coming when only when you are do development. Okay, and during you will learn day by day those styles and their details. I will tell you number of stuff, but all is upon you. Okay, I think this is like you can also find some background bus. So there are number of there, so you can understand. You have it. They are very like hard to explain. Okay, all of them I'm not give you, but you can try hit and try, and you can get them. Okay.
Okay. So we just one more clarification.
Hmm.
So for this back button that comes by default, right? So we
Hmm.
do not need to write any code in the XAML page, right? Only in the one that CS page. If we define that, that will be enough, correct? Nothing in the XAML.
Yes, correct. Correct. So basically, if you want to use from the start of your application, okay, you have to this one, okay, and this. So these two line of code it will be required for implementing the default back button. Okay, if you are using the navigation view, okay, navigation view, basically the menu with the just give me a second, I will just open another app. So this button have a button, back button already there. Okay, so it will be work accordingly. Okay, so you can this is not the default button, this is this menu default back button. Okay, it is a menu back button. Okay, so again you can if you do not want to use this, okay, you can, okay, you can, sorry, remove the back button as to, yeah, I think it is there. You can make it false. Okay, now you can see like back button is not there. Sorry, I think it will. So okay, visibility. Sorry, we have visibility. So you can see back button is not there right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so it is all upon you. There are a number of ways to use this back button. Okay, and it is it is the program requirement how you can use your back navigation. Okay, and if you want to same with the forward navigation, you can do same thing accordingly. Okay, so but I think in the Windows app we will least focus the forward navigation. Okay, so continue with the style or with the PPT, or do you all have more questions?
Okay, so similar to a back button by default, we have a forward button also, or we
Yes.
have to just, okay.
Yeah, basically what you
Yeah.
need to do, like basically same stuff. Okay, just give me. So again you have to like this will be back button, it will also you will have, I think you will not get a default forward button. You cannot have the default forward button, but you can create a you can create a like a button which can go forward, okay, and go forward accordingly. Okay, so you have to create it manually. You have to set up your environment before set up your environment means like you have to check your all conditions. Okay, is it possible to it is worth to having forward navigation or not? Okay, so any other more questions?
Right.
So back button, so basically this is a command bar, this is a advanced control the in the UWP, so you can look into that as well. Sorry, when you command bar, so it is very easy to use command like, so basically what will have you can have a command bar. Okay, so it will be set up a placeholder for you. Okay, this in this way. Okay, and you can put some buttons here and they will look very neat and clean. Okay, So this is the way. So you can, again, you can use the back button as well here. Okay. So okay. So in order to moving around with your app, you want to show a disable back button when there is nothing to in backstack. So again, you can yeah, like you can uh, bind your is enable button to the frame accordingly. Okay. So we will like, I think you do not get correctly how bindings work. In the future lesson I will tell you. It is just a like a, just for your information, like you can enable disable button without creating any C# code. Okay. So for there are some like optimize for the different device and input. So basically this is the fluent principle. Desktop and hubs do a in-app back button. In-app back button means the which one we have already talked about, that on the top, the default UWP. Okay. Tablet hardware software hardware tablet mode. A hardware or software back button might be present on tablet, but we recommending to draw a in-app. So basically they are recommend, again they are recommending the in-app back button. Xbox and TV, we do not draw a back button. Okay. It will be add a necessary UI in clutter. Instead rely on the gamepad B button to navigate. So for the it is for Xbox. Okay. So these are just some slides. They will just give you like uh, how you can use the behavior. Okay. So these slides are only okay. So I think this is all you can read, and there's nothing special. They just grouping you, yeah, how, how you can create your navigation and the way. Okay. So what does at what time. Okay. So these all are on this. So any other more questions regarding the navigation, back button navigation? Team, have any? Do you have any questions?
We like one question, like this back button is mainly used for navigating from one, or it's within the module. For example,
Yes.
the yeah
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah. So basically, it is, yeah, it is like used for the navigation uh, between the modules and page. So basically, what happened? Like we all are very like used to of back button. Okay. Our like browser have a back button. Our like lots of like all the Android apps or like Netflix, Prime, all of those kind of app have the back button. Okay, we are very used to it. Okay. So in the very like in the Windows 11, sorry, in the sorry, in the WinForms, I think that was not a part, that was not required on those scenario. Okay. They will be have their navigation according to like uh, one to one page only. They have a master page, then they just display the information. Okay. So they have a menu, and they will just give you the click and go, click and go, click and go stuff. But UWP also provide you a good support for back navigation. So if you want to use, you can try to use. You can use. Okay.
Okay.
So now move to the user controls. Okay. So you now okay. Here are disclaimers. You can read it. So agenda is building is YAML control for WinUI UWP. WP is YAML form. Okay. So basically, we will totally right now we are just focusing these two. Okay. So basically, it is same in all of those. Okay. Also, if we include the MAUI as well. So basically, it is very similar in all of those those platforms. So right now, what we do, uh, we'll try with for our UWP. Okay. So a custom. So what are the what are the custom controls? First, we are talking about the custom controls. Custom controls are which inherit directly from your control base class, and it is useful if you want to complete a control over how your control looks like and looks and behavior. Whilst you can control the look of your control in code, it is more common to define a control template that control your layout and layout of your control. So basically, first we will talk about the what are the custom controls. Okay. Uh, Other in web or other framework as well, we are using the custom controls. Just give me a minute. Okay. So, sorry. So, what are the custom controls? Like you can see like UWP have number type of controls. These are controls. Okay, UI controls. Okay. So what if they are by default UWP controls? Okay. But what if I will told like no, I need some more functionality over there. Okay. I need some line of code is hit like run automatically, like some kind of you like design is implement automatically. I don't need to write a style every time. Okay, so at that time I do not want to use like this click event like text or like if we are talking about text box. So we will have a very real box. Okay, so uh, if I want like it will be just it will always taking the numeric number. Okay, I want to create a such kind of, so every time I have to like I have to write some behaviors to it. So uh, uh, for before going behavior, the easiest way to handle this information, like you can like text in before text changing event, we will go this event and write something like I think what a new text. So basically, I have to like
Are we not able to hear you?
Sorry. Okay, so basically I have write some code, like it will be accepting only digit. Okay, so like e dot. So basically, when I will try to like create this event, okay, I will create. So it will be. I think I'm not 100% sure it is working well. I will just go run this code very runtimely. So it will accept only numeric number. It will not taking the any kind of digit. Okay, any kind of like like alphabets. Okay, so again, so if you what if you need to this number of places? Okay, so you again you have to go this and add this, and so you have to do it number of time. Okay, so here the concept of custom controls come into the existence. Okay, so I will create a class. Okay, so I will make it like a UWP TXT text. We will create a Z text box. Okay. There are more. This is just I will tell you just one. Then there can be number of benefits are there. And it will derive from text box. Okay. And what? And so right now I will just write create it. I don't need to have this this control. Okay, and okay. So for I will just put a border here so you can understand this is something new. Bad and I'll just give a so you can see like right now say it is acting as same. Okay, again now how many times you need this, how many times you need this. Okay, you can put it there. Okay, you no need to copy those events again and again and again. So this is the only single benefit I have told you, single benefit of creating the custom controls. You can do it, you can achieve number of features from it. Okay, you can like provide some more, create some like background color, some extra features like some kind of animation you can. Okay, so you can put some default styles to it. Okay, so you can do accordingly. So here's the benefit of, text box like custom controls. Okay, any question from? Any question, team? So we will move to next topic. So this is the content control. We will talk after the user control. Okay. So what are the user controls are? Okay. So user controls are like, what if like I will told like this is small set of like a small UI for your number that include one or more than one controls. Okay, but you want to use that number of places. Okay, in that case, in this case, you have to uh, you can use the user controls. The way to create user controls. Okay, so just I will add. So you can create a user control. Z user control. Okay, so we will create a user control here. Okay, so you can find that it will have a YAML file. It will have a C# file. Okay, so and this YAML, this could be help. This could be horizontal. So I will okay. So I will create a user control here. Okay, and I need to use it on my detail page. Or we can use uh, on our main page too. Okay, so we'll is going to use this on our main page. So the way, so you can use this Z control like add user control. Okay, so make sure like if you have this in your in some different namespace, you have to add the namespace here. Okay, I have already locally already mentioned. That's why it will be easily available. Otherwise, if it was in on a different, like I will create another folder here. Okay, so next we will create in this one. Okay, so let's see. So it is like your component in React. So you can see like uh, this all stuff is written within the this control, and I have used this control in my main page. Okay, so this is where we can, and you can see like every functionality is working well here. Okay, so any question in that? Team, yes or no, please?
No doubts. I can
No,
move
no.
forward.
Okay. So now come to the content controls. Okay, content control are basically, I have already told you about some content control. So when you want to create your own control, okay, basically totally your like totally your with your requirements, like UWP have number type of control. They have text box for getting inputs in text inputs, and they have the datetime controls, they have the button controls, they have the uh, lots of control. Okay, lots of control like for for sliders, for like you can see like they are all controls are there. Okay, they you have lots of controller there. They have combo box, they have checkbox, they have button. If you find like you do not have anything which is not meet to your requirement, okay, in that case you want to create your own control, then you have to create control accordingly. Okay, okay, so the way you can create the controls, okay, custom content controls, you can uh, like I will go into this folder. You need to add a class, like kind of add and so this is very special. I don't know right now. I will not get any kind of visual, so I will create it for you, basically. But then okay. So what content control will we have? Okay, content control will have few types of property, like they have content transition. I think we have already told you content and height, width, visibility, enability. There are number type of control are there. So right now I'm not able to get like what I will create for you. Okay, you can suggest. So like I will create, or you can do it from the YAML as well. Okay, just give me a second. I will just control content control. Okay, so you have to modify its uh, content template. content. Okay, so what I need to do now, so I have to do slide some YAML as well. So where is my styles? I did not write this how many styles. So do it here. What is the name of this? So you can see like this namespace is not there. So I have to add this namespace. XMLNS colon U equal to what is the name of. Now you can see your JAD control. That content control is there. Okay. So I have to write a style for it. So basically, if I will try to create this one, it will take a lot. Target type is in control. Okay. So basically, I have to equal to content template. Okay. So add. Okay. Basically, I will update this content template. I think this is something new for you. Okay, we will read this on future, but I will just give you example like you can create some custom control, content control as well. So you can totally, this is totally new. I have to add the one. I think something wrong with here. I will let you know about this, but basically this is the way. Like if you want to create your totally own control, you can write the thing accordingly. Okay, so you have to change their control template. You have to change their data templates. Okay, then you can able to create a totally new control. Like you, if you like for this, like we have a control. Okay, we have a control like date time picker. Okay, date picker. Okay. Okay, see. So like you can see like UWP have this kind of their daytime control, but someone told your in your team like no, create a control that will hold a calendar, that hold a that hold a something more stuff as well. Okay, so in that case you can create your own. Okay, UWP also have the calendar control, but if you want for something more with it, like some more modification in it, you can do it like calendars. Okay, so it already have, but for your instance, I will just told you like you can create the custom control accordingly. Okay. Any doubts in this? Any questions regarding this?
Yes, Abhi.
Sure.
So basically, right, the difference between the custom control and content control. So in custom control, like we were modifying only like it should accept like only numbers and not text, right? So in custom control also we can modify the visual representation of the control that we need, or that can be done only in content control. Basically, the exact difference between when to use go for a custom control and what is the purpose of, or what is the difference between a custom and content control.
So basically, custom difference between custom control, content control. So custom control is like you have to like modify a inbuilt control. Okay, it will be a text box control. It can be a calendar control. It can be a date time control. It can be combo box control. It can be anything. Okay, but in the sorry, one minute, just having water. For the content control, you have to like it will be a very raw control. Okay, it is it have no basic framework. Okay, so you if you have to write each and everything of that. Okay, you have if you want to add more properties you can add. Okay, if you want to use any pre-built control you can do it. Okay, so basically and a custom control is a like control uh, modify control inbuilt control modify inbuilt control. Custom control content control means create a totally new control.
Okay. So like even when like creating a totally new control, right? Like it should be based on some other controls, right? For example, uh, I can for example I want to create, let's take a simple example with a button. So I want visually appealing button, or something, the look and feel of a button, if it is different, it has to derive from button. So
Yes.
in content control, like how do you do that? Where do you specify like from which control, like, or like how it should look like? Can you show us an example? I mean,
So sure I will
yeah.
so basically you can see like you can see when we create a custom like this text box. Okay, you can see like we have such kind of property like we have the text. Sorry, we have like some text change property, text alignment, text decoration, text inline bound. Okay, text trimming, text wrapping. Kind of there are lots of properties are there. Okay, when we have something in mind, like we want to create a custom content control. Okay, we want to create a content control. Okay, in that case, where the sorry, just I need to add one more drive it. The content control, you will find only there is no text kind of text related properties. Okay, you will only find edge, height, okay, width, okay, visibility, okay, this kind of property only. So I think I have already displayed once you what are the properties are there with, but okay, but when I have modified this text block control, okay, I think what was that? I think it is a jet text. Sorry, go for a text box. Sorry, I will take a wrong example. So I will keep a text box. Okay, and okay. In the type of property, they holding the same like TEX text related. It have same text alignment, text change, text changing, text compositions. They have the same properties and events, and same with this text box. Okay, they have the holding the same information. It can be hold more than this. Okay, but in Z content control, if you want to use a text property here, okay, you have to create a dependency property. Okay, so I will be give you example how you can create a dependency property. Okay, but don't so I for creating the dependency property, I will just write PROPTP. This is in your curriculum. I will talk you about later. Okay. So mean to say here, you have to write something for get this text property. Okay, you have to write something, and now you can go on your control, and now you will type for text. It is available. Get my point? You have for in the content control, you have to write everything. Okay, instead of the property that are hold by default. Okay, like weight, height, visibility. For some other properties like text and any like of similar event, you have to add in. When I will modify text box, uh, those all value, those all property event hold by text box, they can hold by Z text box. Did I answer your question?
Okay, so my question is like, so here in this page, or you will be able to access only height, width, and that is fine. But in the actual XAML page of the content control, like when we are creating the design of the control, right? In
Mhm.
control template or something, you are writing something, right?
Mhm.
There, like, for example, if it is a text box, we will have text related properties, or if it is a data grid, we will have data grid related properties.
No, no,
So
it will
so
not
but
have. It will not have.
yeah, so my question is, when writing a content control, can you go to the XAML page, please?
So which one?
Content control dot XAML.
Content control. Where it is? Okay. The
Yeah.
no. I think no.
Yeah.
Here. We
Okay, there's only
what did
this.
not write. We did not write YAML for it right now. Okay. We have to define it in a style. Okay, so it
Yeah.
can be available only here. So here,
Yes.
here it is the example for the. So I will just try to change its content. Sorry, content. Yeah, change this content template. So you can make it text box. You can make it text box. Okay, you can make it text box, but you will not find the. You will never find the those text related property here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that is fine. That part is fine.
So for so you have to write dependency properties, and you have to bind them. So right now I have created a text property, so you can it can be there. Okay, it can be there. Okay, this will be text is not binding. It is this maybe a template binding. Okay, kind of. This text is not the this text. It will be this text property. Like if I will make it Z kind of for your example only. So it can be this. So right now, if I will render this application, Okay, it content control look like just text box control, but it does not have the all property which are available in text box. It will holding only text property because I have created manually. Okay, got my point?
Yeah.
Okay. So any more doubts there? I will tomorrow I will try to create like a working example for you, and then
Yeah.
we will try to get more on it. Okay,
Yeah, that would help.
because I sure, yeah.
Yeah, Avi, one question like the content control for the XAML, you have put it on app.xaml, right? So can't we have a separate XAML file for that? If, for example,
Sure,
last we
sure,
asked,
sure, sure.
okay,
You
okay,
can
that's possible,
because
right?
basically you have to write the style. Okay, and I
Okay,
have already told you you can write style anywhere.
okay, okay,
Okay, so if you have a separate file, you can write it. If you do not have, this is the main like this is the main way you can write the resource here. Okay, on that will be applicable to whole application. Okay, so
okay.
basically what if you like you want to create it uh, style which is applicable to all of those um, like what is the jet control, jet control, jet xbox. Okay, purpose. So now it is applicable to all of those. Okay, not within the page, within the whole application. Okay, if you don't find anything, find any place to write your XAML, you can write it here. Okay. So any more questions?
No, like as you said, and working example, I think it would be easy for to understand,
Sure.
like one for custom and kind of.
So we have already talked about the user control, and so let's move forward. So today we are learning about message dialog, flyouts, context menu, and command bars. Okay. So here I'm
So
going.
Avi,
Yes.
sorry about that. Just one clarification. In previous session, we had this generic.xaml file, na? where all the stylings are predefined.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
It will
that file is
automatic.
actually read only. So can we means customize that also? Means whether inline styling will override
Yes,
that?
yes. Or you can write on base on. Like if I want to I want to extend this style. Okay. So what you can do, like you can create a style here. Okay. So for target type should be button,
Yeah.
PU button. Okay. Because this is the button style. It is a button style. Okay. So I will write a base on of it. So write will base on static resource or any kind of resource like this. Okay.
Okay, okay. And
So
whatever extra styling we want, we can do it here.
correct. Yeah, what you want to, like you want to add border color, you want to add a separate basically border thickness
Yeah.
for. Okay, so
Okay,
now
okay.
you can
So
see, like, okay, just let it one more time, you can see.
even if it is read only, means we can actually override them.
Yes, correct, correct, correct.
Okay.
Let's try one. So here's the button. Okay, I think I not. Yeah, it's have a already style. That's why now you can see button have a default style right now. Okay,
Yes.
if you will provide a key to it. Okay, if you want to provide the key to it, so you can put a key. You can my. Okay, so now you can see it will not available right now. Just I have to. So you just have a style here.
Mm.
Okay.
This is like customized. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, fine.
Okay. So next page is okay. So we are on the topic of. So you can we are going to learn about message dialogues, flyouts, context menu, menus, and command bars. Okay. Disclaimer is. So what are the flyouts? Okay. So in like I will just give you example. What are the flyouts? For just give me a second. Where the fly? Okay. So flyouts look like this. Okay, so you can see like there are nowadays number of application have this kind of hints over there. Okay, sometimes it is little different with the tooltips. Okay, they are not the tooltips, but we can in UWP you also can like you can modify the tooltip as well, but you can write a very rich UI. Okay, you will put some cards there, you can put some images there, you can put some controls, you can write a whole form in the flyout. Okay, so they will available on the click. You have write nothing, no C# code for the open these flyouts. Okay, so right flyouts is a light dismissal container that can show a arbitrary UI as its content. flyout can be contain other flyouts and context menu to create a nested experience. So basically, again, I have already told like flyouts can have a a full customized UI inside. So it can have flyout under flyouts. It can have menus under menus. Okay, it can have controls within controls. Okay, so there is no limitation in flyouts in UWP too. The right control, do not use flyout instead of the tooltips. Okay, so tooltips are very lightweighted. Okay, so when you need the tooltip, try to use the tooltips. Okay, so adding the how we can add the tooltips, it is very simple here. So like I will put a tooltip here. So you can use the tooltip service dot tooltip equal to, you can write the message here. Okay, and placement service dot placement will be where you want to put it. It will, you want on the bottom, you can click it bottom, and you can go, the tooltip will be there. Okay, so it is very lightweight. So when you need tooltip, use tooltip. Do not use the flyouts. Okay, and flyouts need to be click. Okay, flyout needs to be need a event to display. Okay, but tooltip is need only hover. Context menu. We will talk about the context menu on later on. Okay, so use the tooltip so the short description. Okay, and it will hide after a specific time. Okay, so same tooltip hide after a specific time like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Okay, but flyout will be open until you will not click outside of the flyout, or you have manually close the flyout. Okay, use the context menu for the contextual action to relate it to. So we will talk about the context menu later on the next slide. Okay, so how you can add the flyout there. So the way to add the flyouts, so you can I will not write much code there in the ppts. You get all of from here as well. Okay, so how you can write, so I will put a tooltip as well as, so you need to like button dot flyout flyout, and you now you have your, you can put anything here. Okay, you can put any like what is the chat, the control. Okay, basically we put a action here, so that's why it's hitting the action and navigate. If it is not navigate, then it will be, you can see the, you can see the main page. I will just remove event for a while. I have to remove that. Oh, so you can see here is the flyout. You can put anything here, like you can use create some button here. So it is have no end. Okay, so it will be like it will be soft dismissal only when you click outside of your application. Okay, you can manage your height width as well. Okay, so here's your way to add the flyouts. Okay, you can add flyouts on app bar button as well. So app bar button I'll do little different app bar buttons. Okay, app bar button look like they have some properties like icon. Like accept.
Avi, these controls are coming in WinUI, right? It's not the default controls in UWP.
No, they are default control. They are default controls.
Flyout
App, app,
and
yeah, app bar button. Yeah, it is a default control. Where the button. These are default buttons. You no need to use MinUI for it. Okay, so they are look like this one. Okay, so again you can add flyout for the same. They are also acting as a same.
Ivy, what is difference between app bar button and a normal button? Then the app bar button also we can able to do like click event, these type of events which
Correct,
is
correct,
available in the button, right?
correct. So basically, there's nothing special between in the
Mm.
term of functionality. It is just the UI.
Okay.
It is just UI. Okay, so like you can see like when you create a app bar button, okay, it will be the icon will be on the top and the simple icon will be uh, the label
Text
will
will
be
be there. Mm.
in the bottom of. Okay, but somehow in few cases it will be on the right side. Okay, so I will let you know when it will be come on right left side. Okay, so we have this in our next topic. Okay, so basically you that's why I've told you like go to this UI and there are a bar toggle button as well. Okay, you can find the toggle button, the simple button. But if you want to use icon with the with these button, you can use the app bar button. They look more neat and clean. Otherwise, you have to write a lots of code for creating a app bar button to a app bar button. So where it is there?
Just one question. So this
Sure.
WinUI to gallery app, right? So this is just for like reference, like I mean, just for like the documentation of like all controls.
Correct.
Yeah, for our UWP application, only that WinUI Nugget package will be enough, right? So this is only for our reference, like what our controls are present and what will be the
Yes,
functionalities
yes.
and all that.
Correct. Basically, you need to understand. Do not make WinUI 2 is a different part of UWP. You make it like it is a part of UWP. Right now, they just like what the which controls have like need some enhancement, need the improvement. They put it on the WinUI. Okay, so so they can maintain the backward compatibility. So WinUI is a integral part of the UWP. Right now, without the without the WinUI, you cannot able to deploy a UWP app on the store. Okay, in a very good way. Okay, you client will find some crashes or they are not able to see their apps. Okay, So make it, it is the visualize the integral part of UWP, and it is the when you need to talk about what controls we have. Okay, what more options are there? You can go into this and try to. So you can see like which one have this asterisk option. Okay, they are coming from the WinUI. Okay. No, I think asterisk always have some latest changes. Okay. So time to time you have to update it as well. Okay. So all done with flyout. Need any? Do you have any kind of questions?
No, Avi.
No.
So basically, all are those behaviors. Okay. Flyouts can be closed with the quick light. Dismissal action include tap outside the flyout, press escape by the keyboard, press the hardware software system back button, and press the B button, gamepad B button. So these are how you can dismiss your flyouts. So now the first we will talk about the context menu. Okay, what are the context menus? Okay, so basically on the some place like basically just give me a second. Sometimes you need a left click options. Okay, you want like I will left click something here and some a pop UI will be pop up like this, like Windows right click. So this is kind of context menu in the UWP. Okay, so how we can invoke the context menu? Okay, so if you want to use this context menu within the page level, okay, then I will put a context menu on the page level. Okay, so I will create a page dot context. Okay, I think context menu not available on the page level. Go to text fly. It is known as flyout now. Yeah, I think it is known as flyout now right now. Yeah, it is. Context flyout. Okay, text. Sorry. Uh, okay, so basically, I will create a context flyout. It is known as context menu. Okay, like this. Yeah. So why it is using this here? I will play. Okay, so here is the our flyout. So it is on right now. I will put it on not level. I will put it on page level. Okay. Okay, got it. So if I will put a no, I think background is there. So basically, you can put any context menu on the any control. Okay, I will put it on the button. It is right way to explain the things. Okay. So on the right click, you can find some actions. Okay, so you can modify it accordingly. Okay, so menu, I think menu is there. So you can, we are using the menu control for the context flyout. Sorry. Okay, so we are using the same control. No, we are not using the same control. It is menu bar. No, it is menu flyout. It is menu flyout. This one. Okay, so here the example. You can do things according to your menu. Okay, menu flyout. So you can change it accordingly. If you want to something on right click, try to use context flyout. If you want on left click, use the flyout only. Okay, you can use the flyout menu in the flyout as well. So there's no limitation. You can do anything anywhere. So you can add some icons as well. Okay, you can use some kind of separators. Okay, you can have some cascading menus. You can have some option with icons. Okay, you can have some keyboard accelerators. Keyboard accelerators means like you can assign some key to your action. So you no need to like create the key press event, uh, key up, key down events. You don't need to write. They will provide the keyboard accelerate. Okay, and you just need to assign a key. And if you want to use any modifier, control, it will not having the alt, but it have control, shift, and other, and none as well. Okay, if you want to use, I will just give you a like example of. So it will be N, or you can use control any of them. Okay, it will not does not hold the alt, but it will help hold the other ones. So, but I don't have answer. Why does not it have alternate key? But if you can use modify your controls. Use control as your modifier. Okay. So any question in this?
So context menu and menu flyout are the same or different? Abhi?
Context menu and flyout comes like visible only when you left click.
No, not that one. This menu flyout, right? What you wrote now under context menus?
This one, menu flyout. Yeah, this one. Are you talking about this?
Yes. So this is the context menu, right?
Correct. So you can use it is a control. You can use it anywhere. You can use it here as well. No worries. No, I think you can. You can use it like this. Okay. So this is the action. What I can. So any did I answer your question?
Yeah. So you were also talking about context menus, right? So is that something different or?
No, this is the context flyout.
Yes.
It is same, but in the general terms, it is known as context menu. Like in the all kind of development, we will call it context menu.
Okay.
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 Menus. Okay, we already covered the menus as well. So this is the menu flyouts. If you want to look into the menu bar as well, so you can put the menu bar here, and you can find some separate codes are there. Okay, so it will coming from the WinUI. Okay, so you just before adding the new menu bar, you need to add the WinUI nugget. So I will just give you example how you can add this. I will use just
Avi, can you tell us the exact name of that NuGet package, WinUI?
yes, sure. So basically it is you can type you can find it by WinUI as well. Okay, otherwise the default the generic name is microsoft.jaml.ui, but it is enough for you, this one.
Okay.
I will just paste it in the chat.
Yeah, please paste it.
So like I will just give you an example how you can implement this. Oh, sorry, I will just use the latest one. It has lots of breaking change. Like cancel. So I will suggest you to use the start with the 2.7 first. Okay, then move to the 2.8. 2.8 have some more dependency and it is under development. So I will not suggest you to use this. So basically it will be give you all detail what are the what things need to do. You just need to add this line to your application resource. Basically here, and you're done with your WinUI. You have implemented the WinUI. It is only step you need to do. Just give me a second. Application.resource. Okay, we have implemented it. I think it is all done. Control case. Yes, it is buildable now, and so using like I'm trying to implement the so menu control is they already there in the UWP. Okay. Okay. So it is available in UWP. You no need to you no need to have the WinUI for the menu bar, but why they use the WinUI? Because it may be possible there are few functionality that was not available. They are recently released and not available on the previous version. That's why they suggest to use the WinUI. Okay, you can see like you can have only. Okay. The only reason to use WinUI here only because it may be possible there are few changes. They are not few features they are not available in previous one. So we recommend you to use the WinUI. Minus it. I have delete this style. With that style button, this one. Okay, you can find menu here. Okay, so there are more options are there how you can like with this uh, keyboard accelerates with some inner like inner menus. Okay, like this. So you can try from here. Okay, any questions in the menu context menu?
As of now, no.
Okay, so now come up with the creating some content dialogue. So I think you all are aware about the dialogues. Like I think we will miss the messy dialogue. I think this PPT does not hold the about the messy dialogue. Let it be. We will covering it up. Maybe possible it will be on next slides. Okay, so let's come up with the content dialogue. So before knowing the content dialogue, okay, so we will have some default dialogues in the UWP. Okay, so default dialogue is the one known as, okay, just give me a second where it is the control. Yeah, so there is a fly out. I will create a click command here. So you can create a where equal to new message dialog. Okay, you can create a message dialog. Okay, this dialog required one parameter. Okay, so you need to pass the first one is two type of parameter. First you want to content and title, and other one is content only. So if you want only content, you can like this is the okay. Sorry, just give me stop the build. So new, this is demo. Okay, so this is the message dialog. Okay, these are by default dialogues. Okay,
I mean,
so
dialog box here is similar to model pop-ups, right?
correct. but some are basically some are by default and some are you can create on by own. Okay, so this is the one of the most common one. Okay, you can create more from your like skill of creating the content dialog. Okay, so next parameter pass for your like it will be
Confirmation box, those kind of stuff,
you have
right?
to create it.
Basically,
You have to
yeah.
create.
Okay.
Okay, I will just pass one more parameter here. This will be title of the. Okay, so the title will look like this way. Okay, so you can change thing accordingly if you want to title make this one, so you can change accordingly. Okay, so here the a default dialog available in UWP. Now come up with the how we can add the dialogues, like means pop-ups. Okay. Sorry, you have to click add and there is a type means content dialog. Okay, so you can put your dialog name here. Okay, that dialog. Okay, so you can see like it is a type of content dialog. Okay, it's also have a YAML page and it's also have a C# page. Okay, CS page as well. Okay, so first we will come up how you can open this, then we will customize it. Okay, so let's so how you can open this. So I will select a button for opening this. I will use this one as well. Okay, so I will create a click event. So you need to create a new add dialog. Okay. So here is dialog box come up. Okay, so there is two button. Okay, button one, button two, and title. So what are these? Okay, so in jet dialog, okay, you can see there is a title. You can change it. Okay, I will change it like my. Okay, you can change it according to it has changed. Okay, so there are some default button with the content dialog. Okay, so there is a primary button. This is one. This is the primary button. This is the secondary button. Okay, they are totally customizable. These are their click event. These are their like save, or you can save edit. Okay, so you can like use this event for your saving stuff. Okay, so we will create a dialog here again. So where is the dialog? Saved. Okay. Okay. This will, okay, there is a dialog is automatically closed. Okay. So they have already written something inside, like they will be close there, close the dialog. Okay. So just I will open a dialog. Okay, where is it? Is open, save, open, edit. Okay. So for canceling the dialog, you can use, okay, cancel button is not there. So you can create a cancel button here. How you can cancel yellow close button, close button equal to, okay. So you will get a one more button here that will be close it automatically. Okay. So you do not want to use those buttons, you can remove them. Okay. If you want to like change their visibility on some conditions, they have visibility options as well, like primary button. They have the style, they have text, and they also have the enable property as well. Okay, so if you want to enable disable with this uh, property, okay, this will be come up. If I will make it false. This will be show up, but it will be always disable. So you can change it accordingly. Okay,
Avi, I have a query here.
sure.
So suppose we have in the main window we have some information. So
Mhm.
maybe a text box or something, a text block. So if you
Mhm.
want to pass that value to this content dialog, how will you do that?
Okay, yeah, we will come on this as well, but so I will just clear one thing more here. So what if you told like I don't need anything? Okay, I don't need any kind of those button. Okay, I will write everything from my side. So you can go through and just create whole stuff at your own here. Okay, so you just, you can change your basically you can modify your submit button accordingly. Okay, and now just come up with the passing the parameters. Okay, so you can change it accordingly. Okay, so you then in that case you have to write everything. Okay, so basically I will just give you like how you can close it manually. Go to definition, so you can hide this dot. Okay, now your button will be acting as hide. We're closing the button. Okay, got my point. So now come up with the how you can pass the parameters. Okay, so again with the here is the code. Yeah, this one. So you have the access of its constructor. You can pass it from here. Okay. If you have the view model, then you can pass it from there. Okay. So I will create, I have this parameter. I will use like
Okay, you are
string.
overrating, you're creating a parameters constructor and passing.
Yes, correct, correct.
Okay.
Basically, if you having the access of your view model, then you can pass it accordingly. Okay.
So that view model is something in the MEVM architecture, right? That
Yes,
you
correct,
will
correct, correct.
tell us
correct.
later. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Basically, what I have done in this screen, like this lots of code behind, we will do not do any kind of code behind after we have learned about the MVVM. And I will suggest you, I highly recommend you, do not use code behind anywhere in your application. You are doing in your organization. Okay. So we will try to move all of this uh, to the MVVM. So you don't need to worry. I will let you know, and it is all upon you. Do you want to or you not? So content dialog. So content dialog. Do you have any more question regarding content dialog and dialogues?
No, Avi.
No.
Okay. Okay. So to create content dialog. So basically here the all. Uh, so we already use the context menu. Okay. So context menu are we invoked by right click. Okay. Associate with the an element and via the context flyout property. Context menu. It is all about context menu. Menus we have already talked about. UWP and WinUI2. So we have talked about it in lot more number of times. So I think so. Have any question regarding all of these? Okay, now
No.
move further. So how to use navigation view? So these are some advanced control. Okay, so navigation view, pivot control, hubs, and tab controls. Okay, so navigation view, the main player of your whole development. Okay, during development, pivot also very useful for us. So first we will cover the pivot, tab, then navigation view, and if we will get time we will go over the hub as well. Basically hub control is right now it is the out of the scope. Okay, it is only useful in the windows based development, like in the mobile development, UWP mobile development, but still we will try to focus on it. So first we will use the pivot control. Okay, so how we can add the pivot control? So we do something on design page right now, detail page. Okay, so here's the detail page UI. Okay, we have some button. You have. So what if I will told like I need some kind of tab options, tab related options. Is the pivot is look like the pivot or like tabs, but it have little difference. It is officially available in the UWP only. So what type of headers I will create? Like uh, topic 1. Okay, so you can modify its You can create your stack panel or grid, anything you want. Okay, so I will create a grid here. I think I will not give you very okay, and just copy the chat control. Column 1. Okay, this will hold some kind of So I create a pivot, and this have two items. It look like tab view, but it little different from tab. So where I think change the sorry. I will stop navigation. Okay, make it button have fly out. I think our app bar button is available. Control C. So here is my pivot. Okay, so it's look like this way. So type topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. You can create headers look like they are look like this. Okay, they have some animation, and they have one feature like if you will end it from here, they will be repeat themselves again. Okay, so if you create number of them, like I will create where it is. So okay, so they look like this. They are never ending. Okay. So tab does not have this feature. So you can use pivot control for the same. Okay. So any doubt about pivot control? Continue.
You can continue. I think we
Sure.
don't have.
So we have cover up that pivot controls. So it's look like this. Okay, I think it will, you can see this is look like in available in Outlook.
I have one question. Based on the pivot control, we can able to like if all and under likewise it's a Gmail. Just take the Gmail view and mail view, the all unread flagged and adjustment. Based on
Correct.
that one, we can able to like
Yeah.
load the grid or else load the controls as per that, right?
Correct. So this is look like
Is there any event for the pivot item? Like while clicking this event, then only like will take the value from the DB and load it from the controls. Is there any click event available in the pivot
yes.
item?
I think there are number of there are number of event available. Okay, I think basically you will most of you will work on the selected index. Okay, I think it should be index change event. Selection change event will be give you the event the selection
Okay.
has been changed. Okay.
But in the pivot item, having any different events, like each and every pivot item having the events on the click
Um,
event, likewise the click event button is
n-
the like
no,
a
no,
button event or
no.
anything
I think you
event.
will not find any kind of click event here. You
Hmm.
can modify your inner control accordingly. Okay, if you want to add a button here, you can add button
Not like the inside the button.
Okay,
If you
Abhi,
click,
can you go to that example which you have shown?
hmm,
in the template.
Yeah, what we are
yeah, in
asking
the
is how
UI.
we are configuring this pivot. For example, you are showing some sample output of a
Yes,
Gmail or
yes.
output or
Just give
Outlook,
me a
right?
second.
But
Yeah,
we want like just go to the
yeah,
like
this one.
yeah,
Yeah, here
if it's unread
we have
rendering means
all unread flagged urgent.
Mhm.
1 second, Guna. 1 second, Guna. I will ask my question. Okay. Actually, we have here four tabs. One is all unread, flagged, and urgent. Okay.
Correct.
Now, how we are categorizing this? Actually, these are all the four headers which we are configuring this. But
Mhm.
we have unread means the read property of that particular mail should be false. It should not be true. Okay.
Correct.
How we are filtering this? How we are configuring those things? How we are
So correct.
configuring
So
flagged and urgent
basically,
everything?
so basically, is all of the part of like a it is all the base of on your programming. So what you can do, like you can create like I will just make it similar, like new, okay, and then and read and flagged. Okay, like and what are the next one is urgent. Urgent. Okay. So
Okay.
what is the quick fix? I will just give you the quick fix first. Okay. So okay. So you have this one and your okay. I think app is not available. So just give me a minute. Just I have to run this. Okay. So you have this kind of stuff. Okay. So your inner values are getting changed on the behalf of your header.
No, Avi,
Okay.
no, Avi, Avi,
So
okay, this is okay, Avi. But I want to know whether is there any clicky events available in the pivot item. If it's a event
no.
available means based on the event we can load the value whatever we want.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So
what is the
yes. You can
mm,
have the load event. Okay, you will have the load event here. When you will click it, the load event get fired.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't need to worry, or you can change it to your own selection change, or you can like basically you want to initialize those stuff, like you have a list view here. Basically what you want, you have a list view here. Okay, and list view dot item list view. This basically you have the load event. When a pivot item is getting load, you can get those data from your service layer. So new one have mail 1, mail 2, new 2 have mail 4, mail 5. So you can download them accordingly. Okay, it is all upon you. You can have a selection change event, like if you want to write a similar code, I can write it for you. So basically, when you are using the MVVM, I will suggest you to use the selection index change. Okay, selected index. When this index will be changed, okay, you can load your you can load your data. Okay,
Okay.
according to your index. If it is index, like by default, if I will set index to equal to by default. Okay, so now you can see like my default index will be 2, and it will change accordingly. And it, when you are using the MVVM, it will reflect to your MVVM, and you can work accordingly. Like if my index is equal to 2, I need to download the like flagged my I need to download my flag emails. If my index will be 1, so I need to download the unread mails. Okay, if you want. Did I answer your question, or you have still more confusion?
Okay, no issues. I think I cleared.
Okay, so continue or
Yeah, we can continue. Thanks.
okay. So we will. So again, nothing special. Is this the right control? The some key difference between navigation view and pivot control. So we have did not read, talk about the navigation view. Basically, navigation view is used for is it like a modern menu control. Okay, pivot is kind of a it is a like pivot support the touch swapping to switch between the items. Okay, overflow items in the pivot will be council, like I have showed you in the previous style. Okay, while the navigation view use the menu drop down menu, like navigation view is look like yeah, this is the navigation view, this one. So you can identify what are the difference between pivot control. So basically in the Windows, when the Windows mobiles come up, they will they use the pivot control as their menu, if you remember. Have any of you using the Windows phone before? Okay, so pivot control handle the navigation between content selections, and while navigation view is allowed to more control over the navigation behavior. Okay, now we will continue to the navigation view. Okay, so again, same thing. You can swipe left and swipe right. So it is very touch specific control. But I will suggest you to use the pivot control instead of tab view. But one thing you let you know, I will tell you, there is now there no kind of control look like vertical tab. Okay. These are like I have already how you can cancel it. I think we will just make some navigation part here, navigation view part. So just have a look on the navigation view. Okay.
So Avi, just one clarification. So as we
Sure.
told, there is no control for like vertical navigation. This pivot cannot be
Vertical tab.
configured. Yeah, vertical tab. Yeah. So pivot cannot be configured vertically. It's only like
No,
something
no, no,
horizontal.
it is no. Okay, so if you like we can use this vertically. No, there is no orientation available there. Okay, they are always this horizontally. They are not never with the on vertically. Okay, so here the tab view. Okay, uh, you can see some example here. So you can how you can change the tab. This will available only in WinUI. Okay. So they are automatically add some items, but you can use it using the this way as well. Okay, so you can use your tab controller. So you can you can I think you are well enough. You can use it, like work on those tab control accordingly. So now we will come up with the uh, our navigation view. Okay, so for navigation view, we are just go to this control, or just wait for a while. We will have navigation view here only. Why we or I will add a new page here. So first thing, you can use your navigation view with or without WinUI. Okay, but I will suggest you to use the WinUI. Okay, because sorry, what is I will create a content dialog. Sorry, I will create a content dialog. Here I have created a page. So we have a navigation view. Just I will just put a navigation for it. On what click I will open main page menu bar. We use this save button for open this. So what properties are there? You can put a name to it. Okay. Or if you want to back button, you can use the back button. Back button visible, you can make it true, visible, auto. Okay. If you want to setting button, make it true. Okay. And there are number of properties are there, like just go for a while here. Cell. Okay. So if you want any background, you can use the background. Okay, we will create a background here. So background will be, this background is acrylic. So this is the acrylic way. So I will try to create a acrylic view here, and same with the menu. Detail. So basically, acrylic it will give you a very a acrylic style of window. So okay, and here is the some more you can use accordingly. Selected item we will talk about later on. So next one is the WinUI menu items. Okay, so we will use this WinUI. We are using the WinUI navigation view. Okay. Navigation view dot menu items. Menu items, menu item. Okay. So you want to name them and equal to so you were thinking a number of time like where this what are these icons and where what are the possible values are there. Okay, so just I will give you a light. Oh, my icon is not there. So for the UWP icons, there are two types of icons here. So when you this one the symbol icons, they will easily available here. Okay, so here are the all the icons. Home. Okay, so I will using home as my so if you want like if you need more icons, they are very limited in the okay, so you want to some more icons, so they are as their official language. So where this, yeah, this one. Okay, So they are available using, you can use them anywhere using this way or this way. Okay, you have to this is the right way, correct way to use this icon anywhere. Okay, so here's the very long list, so you can see how much the number, lots of icons are there. I will create, give you the URL for this to you. If you want, I will use like those symbol icon as like font icons on your, on the, in any control. I will give you, I will let you know. Okay, so again, where are we? Here we are in our, so we have created two menus. Okay, and this will have a setting icon as well. Okay, so next one is the main stuff is this dot frame, having the frame. Okay, this is the main stuff when where we can render our pages. Okay, if we have a home page or any kind of page and we want to display it anywhere, so this is where we will display. So I will give you a total example, full example how we can. So we will write where on the save. Yes, so you can see like we have a beautiful navigation view. Okay, so you have two buttons here and it is working fine perfectly, but it does nothing. Okay, but animation should be there. You can see we are using the WinUI, so that's why this animation happens. And we have using WinUI 2.7, that's why this happened. If you are using lower one, this animation will be not available. Okay, so you can see like our window is little like if I will open this here, now our windows have some R-click effect as well. Okay, I think I have to lower the number of R-click. You can make it more transparent. Okay. So it look like more transparent right now. Okay, this is the R-click effect. Okay, you will open it. Okay, so it's the R-click effect. Click effect. Click. Okay, so it is clear for now. For till this UI stuff, it is, you are okay with it? You don't have any kind of question with this?
Yes, clear.
Okay, so now I will just, so how we can navigate our page to this. Okay, so we need to have this event item invoked. Okay, and item invoked does, just give me a, I will give you a second. Okay, So we have this self frame item invoked. Sorry. We have to create a, we will run on the detail page here, no worries. Okay, with my page, here it is. Okay, so I need a item invokement, item invoked, go to definition. I have the SHE shell frame dot navigate. Invoked item. I'm doing right thing. Invoked item is item dot content equal to
Double equal to, I think that is it.
so when we are clicking home, it should navigate a detail page to right side of it. What is there?
Avi, one more
Okay,
thing.
okay. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you can proceed on this. Actually, I have one doubt regarding these icons. We in the navigation items in the navigation panel, one of the navigation item we have included these items, right? Similarly, can we include the item this icons in a button also? For example, we have a download button. Can we show the content of the button with download as well as a text block of download as well as a download icon? Is it possible using the same icons?
Sure. Just give me a minute. I'm not properly hear your question. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
I will
Okay, fine.
just come back to you. Okay. So we can make it more. I think invoke item is a string. I think it is object. Okay. So you can see the detail page inside the its frame. Okay, you got my point basically. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I was talking in mute, sorry. In the navigation panel, and the navigation pan, side pan is there, right? We have a
Yes.
home and about.
Yes.
We included the icons over here now.
Sure.
Okay, can you click on home, but home menu or any menu like this?
So yeah. So do you
No,
want
we
to?
have a button, right? Some page we have a button. Move to
Okay.
main is there, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Here, move. There is one, but if you take any button, can we add a button icon to this button? That is my
Yes,
question.
yes. So I have told you, if you want to buy, you no need to write something special. You can use the app bar button. Okay. If you want to use the button, okay. So what you can do? So you can the fly out. You can extend this content. Okay. So basically, you can use the button dot content. Okay. So I will just extend this property. Okay. So I will extend this property as well. Okay, and I will use a stack panel, which is orientation is
Okay, okay. Actually,
horizontal.
no, we have implemented the same thing in WPF, but in the can you go to the code of that navigation panel? The item of the navigation panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here you have given a property called icon, right? I thought we can give the same way for a button
Yes,
also.
basically, yes, you can do it. Okay, I will just I'm like this is you can do it, but you have to like I just give you example via the dependency property. Okay, you can do that part as well. So here's my button. Okay, you have to did I create any kind of custom button? No. So you can create custom button and add a property to it and assign it.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, fine.
So if you are using this way, you want to use the want to add the button like sorry add the icon in the button, you can use this app bar button instead. Okay. So you told like label position. So in some case you can you want to click on the right side, so you can use the command bar for this. So I have give you the example here in the this way. Command bar. Okay. And command bar. So it will help you to make a horizontal style buttons.
Okay.
See? Which button is this menu? So you can see. Okay, it is on the left side. Make it. With label. So you can see they look like. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
So are you okay with the navigation view? Do you have any question within this?
No, we can proceed. Avi.
Okay. So I think we all done about those two controls. Those three. We have talked about the navigation view. We have talked about the pivot. We have talked with the tab control. We have talked with the hub control. I think hub is not available here. Hub is not there. So basically we have to go to the documentation. So this is the way we can create the hub. I will add hub here. I will never I will have time to use the hub. I think this look like similar to the pivot control. Hub. You have a body here. You can add a template here. So you have to I think I have to create some I have to use this a while. I will let you know about this. Okay, so there is the way you can, but basically it is right now it is out of the scope. You no need to worry. Okay. So I think we are done for today. So do you all have any kind of questions?
I think today we got some developer tools enabled in our associate all the machines. So today we will go through the what are the topics done so far done from the scratch. So we will get you the details by tomorrow if any
Sure.
questions are available.
Sure. So do you need this project? I can send you on the chat if you want.
Yeah, if it's can you able to send means we can send. We will go through in the like code
Sure.
also.
Sure, I will try to.
Just remove the bin and debug folder and I think
Sure.
then only it can able to send.
Sure. No, I think it can't.
You can upload in a SharePoint. Avi.
Sure.
We can get it from SharePoint.
Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so I think we are done for today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Let's join the meeting.
Let's join our common meeting.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.